I'm telling y'all, I heard somebody say something about that emergence spell. Boy, that right there what made me fall all the way back. I did 2 backward flips and landed in the couch with an espresso. Shit, hell. They doing wickedness, wicked magic. I seen something a long time ago. I seen an old toilet bowl. And it looked like somebody dropped acid on it. And I was like, the image of that toilet bowl stayed in my head for years. It was a clean toilet bowl, but the seat would look like it melted off. I was like, I wonder why that image won't leave me. Years later, here we are. And I'm telling you, I said, somebody got a gift. See, angel men and angel women got gifts. And if they use it in that low vibrational way, I don't know, this could be absolute bias, assumption, whatever you want to call it. But I was telling you, I was in there doing that test. Now my eye ain't been right since. And it didn't help nothing. I was talking junk about my cousin's eye. Because he made me mad in the Astro. And we all close. I mean, I still love him though. Because we was all close in the street. And this situation come up, then, you know, it is what it is. We the kind of people ain't gonna fuss and fight over no women though. So they say they slept with some of the new lover. Ain't got nothing to do with me. You know, you gotta if you my bird, you gonna get to me. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't mean to say bird. Street kicked in. You gotta excuse me. I meant to say if you my lady, you'll make it for me. I made this song about birds. Let them fly and they get to me and fly coming back to me, whatever. But it was a lot better than that. I can't remember it at this time. Made it in high school. And what was I saying before I got into all that? And it's like that emerging stuff, that conversion stuff, and emerging. And then I heard somebody say a long time ago, talking to a person that was dying, and he was like, you know, you ain't gotta die. And that was the person I seen that same toilet bowl around. It was like they were living, they were rebuilding a house. And this is like a whole family. You know, you ain't gotta die. Of course they gotta die. They almost 100 years old. You know, that's how I was like. And the brothers tell me, shut up, bro. You know, I'm like, that's it. That's all you gonna tell them, man. Keep bothering this old person. Talking about, you know you ain't gotta die. Look like they ready to die to me, you know what I'm saying? Because they were ready to get out of here. I was helping take care of them, you know what I'm saying? We talked, they were like, I'm ready to go. But he's still talking like that, though. I was like, so anyway, like I said, years later, here we go. Years later, here we go. Here they go again. Now I see the toilet bowl. And now I'm in this situation, I'm starting to connect stuff. Because they said it's like an oil town or something. I'm starting to connect stuff now. You remember Dave Chappelle when he had Gotta Say That All? They were talking about this play right here on Dave Chappelle. Gotta say that all. And so I was thinking about the gifts of these women. Like some of these women got some, and I ain't gonna lie. Even though one, you know, that I dealt with, all the angels got some real serious, scary gifts. The next float that I was gonna have to tap into. She got a ability. When I heard her ability, I started thinking twice. I tapped into her energy one time, but right after I did that, the ancestor said her ability is this. Other one ability might be gardens. Other one ability might be this and that and that and that and this and that and this and that and this and that. That one right there, I'm already having a problem like that right now with my family, with family members. So it's like, so I'm like thinking about this test, I'm studying all this, and I'm acknowledging all this crazy stuff everybody got going on. And next thing you know, I'm doing the test like I think I was supposed to do the test. And I felt like somebody was coming in and out, and I was thinking about my cousin. Not then. I was thinking when I got out of the situation, I thought about my cousin. When I was talking about his eye, I said, damn, came back faster than I thought it would. So I thought I was going blind because I was talking about his eye. And then I think it happened during that little conversion and merging stuff, bro. And I said, oh, hell no. You already done decapitated my root chakra. Let me go over here. Let me go over here and just pack it. It was like it was working on my brain, my mind. You can just feel it, bro. I think it's supposed to be that way, but I don't think it's supposed to go that way. It's like it's supposed to go this way. Somebody swapped the energy for it to go this way. So, okay, what's the easy way to look at it? All right, let's say you got Zoe Jesus. Somebody swapped them two up. That's it. That's all they did, bro. It caused all this chaos. That's all they did, bro. It took one adolescent individual to swap the identity up of a Zoe and a Jesus. And total chaos, bro. Total chaos. Because you can feel the emerging, and you can feel how once the emerging come in, you can feel how you supposed to dominate the emerging. It ain't doing that. It's dominating you. And I turned 2 backward flips, zipped my fly on the second backward flip, and landed in the couch with a espresso. Landed on the couch with an espresso, and didn't think about it no more. I think about it. I'm dissecting it, and I'm trying to figure out a lot of stuff like, what in the hell was that? And I'm just noticing, like, okay, so the gardens and the forests of angels, both, of course they do, got unique and different ability. So when that person was telling that other person, you ain't gotta die, that person must have knew that they could do something. And now we understand what the power is at when it comes down to why they talk why I'm trying to talk around a lot of stuff. Now we see the power in the black magic of sex rituals. I'm telling y'all sit out there, you gotta do this. I heard y'all out there saying, we gotta do this. I don't care what you do. Until somebody come and explain this shit to me the right way. You explain it to my doppelganger. My doppelganger got something to do with it. And I got a lot of doppelgangers. I probably got 82 doppelgangers. And all of them got something to do with the test. They go to the test, they take the test, they pass the test, they fail the test, and they pass the test, and they get all the goodies from doing the test. You ain't did nothing like that for me. You ain't gave me no instruction manual. You ain't said, hey, how you doing? No pat on the back, no nothing. All I see people around me doing is digging graveyards. Which hole you want to jump in? Real, bro. I don't see nothing, bro. All I know is that last time out there, everybody out there like, yeah, scared. You damn right I'm scared. But I love myself. I love myself. I know it's supposed to been like, but not that way. Like I said, somebody did something hideous. They took a Zoe and a Jesus. This is the best way I can explain it. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say it's Zoe and Jesus. I'm saying this is the best. They took a Zoe and a Jesus. And let's say a Garden of Eden got to start over. And this ain't like, oh, the world in the end, the Garden of Eden, nothing like that. This is just the Garden of Eden. It's going to start over. Humankind going to start over in a better energy, right? Okay. And then somebody swap. The world is already perverse. It's got to reset with good energy. Somebody want to reset it with the bad energy that we still in. They swap Jesus and Zoe. And want somebody to continue it going. I seen what Zoe do to the light of God. And it ain't good. And you don't want to see it neither. You ever seen, let me give you an example. Street cats out there. You ever seen a plug that was over the block and that was absolutely hideous? Horrible plug. 10 times worse than that. 10 times worse than that. You might got one plug just deal with the drug. Just stay out people's way, probably pay for some school. You might got this next plug dealing with muling, drugs, organs trafficking, all kind of stuff, bro. And you know, that's a problem. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you, I got up out of there. I got up out of there, bro. And just ain't nobody told me nothing. Then when I see Shouty that know a lot about it, my friend, she just still telling me she me and I'm her. And I'm like, well, you know, whatever. Back to Coming to America. When that girl said, you're not the king, he's the king. And that's how I feel with her. That's all I can feel. That's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, me and her cut from the same cloth, bro. And it's like, she's just the dark version of it. So it's like, if they scan her, that's probably how they've been getting away with it. Because of her DNA. They gonna think it's her or me, swap us up, mix us up, and all that. And honestly, I think that's probably how she got that spiritual disorder. Spiritual disorder is more unique. And that's why I say it so easily. Spiritual disorder is more like a unique, but it's very important when it comes to the Libra scale and stuff like that. But that spiritual disorder is more unique, you know. And I think that's how she got it, bro. Because they sent her down the wrong path. Somebody like that's supposed to go down the right path. Or, nah, it was her. It was her. I mean, it could have been a couple other people, but I'm pretty sure it was her. Unless it was her mama. But it's her though. Bro. I just don't know what to say. Welcome to Purgatory. You just gotta learn how to keep yourself clean. Go through it. But anyway, that's how it is. The energy was just, it's like that energy, you feel it. And I heard a few people in Astro had a problem with that. It did something. Yeah. You gotta think, okay, we gotta look at genetics. I seen people, I wish I wrote it down, but the book got wet. There's a gene that people can pass on. It's called a psychosis gene or something. I didn't even know that. And when I looked into it to these people, it make folk go crazy. They start, you know, going crazy and hollering and stuff. Now like, oh, I want to do that ties in with the other people that's like that. Can you like trace the guys down or the women down that they were dealing with and see if they got that gene? It's like those people gotta be with a certain individual that got this like psychosis, some kind of gene, psycho gene. I think it's called a psycho gene or something like that. They don't act psycho, but they can pass the psycho gene. And so I used to run from certain people. Like, my women, you can go ask them. I tell them, just let me know who you slept with. And if they say, they might let me know and everything might be fine. And then all of a sudden they might go out there and sleep with somebody and they gonna let me know, and I leave them. I tell them I'm gonna leave them, they be like, why you leaving? No, you ain't been leaving. Cause I'm just leaving. I told you I don't sleep out to certain people, and that's it. No argument, no nothing. They get it somehow. Cause I already told them from the beginning. Just let me know, and we good. Who you done slept with? And they'll say something, one of them names on that list, I'm good. I'm good. Next thing you know, they walking around here looking like who done it, who did it, and why. Just take off on you, just look at you and holler and punch you in the mouth. Just awful. So you gotta be careful out here. And I said that, bro. That's why I said when that sex, when that it was like a mating season, like 3.5 years ago. It was like everybody was doing something, and I was just monitoring that energy, and that energy was all over the place, bro. Give it to me, baby. Everywhere, all over the world, bro. I mean, all over the sex round. It was just all over. Everything was all over. Red cars all over the place. I thought that was gonna last. I thought that wasn't gonna never end. I prayed for that one. I thought that was never gonna end. The visions from that, I thought that was never gonna end. Never gonna end. Because they do stuff. I'm gonna say this on a blog. I ain't gonna say this on social media, if they even let me say it. But there's some things I can tell you what we do in the bedroom, and I can tie that into how it's working in the spiritual realm. And you're gonna be like, my God. People be like, my God. I'm telling y'all, it's. But the thing is, the organization know about it. They probably sitting back slapping themselves now like, man, we done swapped up the wrong. It wasn't their fault. It was like somebody did this, and somebody did this under the table and messed up everybody. And they messed up everybody. And they probably like, man, my God. And all the information he get is supposed to be in our secret laboratory. He just telling it. The dead tell him, at least you got me unalive. Pretty sure you got me where nobody can see me anyway. But yeah, I'm telling y'all, I seen it with my eyes. And then I seen people get that psycho stuff, and then I seen them like get this funny weight to them. Like certain parts of their body be skinny and certain parts be like big, and it's just like this funny looking weight to them. And it's like almost an overnight. And it's like the person that they was with did it to them. That's why angels need to be with angels. Because they're the opposite of each other. Bro.